oh, I've done this, and this. Oh, and I totally forgot about doing this, and I totally forgot that I'd done this as well. But thanks for reminding me because I forgot about that. All right, and then you appreciate how well you're going with things too.
Hey, I'm Trav. Back in 2010, I got hit hard with chronic fatigue syndrome, only 6 months after starting my new personal training business. I've spent the last 8 years researching and experimenting with my body to help get back to my best and beyond. I'm now sharing my story and my strategies with you so you can get back to living the life you love.
Hey, Trav here, holistic health and lifestyle coach, helping you to make your comeback. Today, we will discuss how to be accountable for your actions when you're fighting chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. Why is this important? Because you're way more likely to do what you say you're going to do when you tell someone that you're going to. So, here are 6 ways that you can be accountable. Number 1, do a nightly internal review. Now this just is, you can be going to bed, lying there and just think, right, what did I do today and did that help move me towards where I wanted to be? So this is you telling yourself that you're going to do things that are going to be beneficial for you and then reviewing them and being accountable to yourself. Did I do it? Did I not do it? What did I actually do today that is going to help move me forward? What did I do today that might take me backwards, where there's some self-sabotaging actions in there? What did I do that is actually beneficial? What did I do that's not so beneficial? All right? And you can just list it out. One of the things that I like to do is stop and think about all the different things I did today. So I might start with, all right, well, I woke up at this time and then I got up and I did this and I did this and I took my supplements here and I did this thing here and then I did some work and I went and did this thing and then I took some more supplements here and I drank this concoction and I did some more work and I called a friend and all sorts of different things in there. It's like, all right, how many of those things add up to me moving forward? Did I miss out on any of those things that I set myself to do, or did I manage to complete them all? So it's just a simple internal review, you lying there. It may take you a few minutes. You may get distracted and start thinking about something else and try and bring yourself back. You might fall asleep. So this is not the best way to do it, but it's certainly an easy way to start. Okay, number 2, journal your actions and those outcomes. So again, I would do this in the evening. What did you do today? What did you set out to doing today? Did the outcome match what your objective was? So let's say that you wanted to start having a green juice every day. Did you have a green juice? Yes or no? Today I did do this and I actually made enough for the next few days, so I know that I don't even have to think about it for the next 2 days. Great, fantastic, you're good. You managed to meet your outcome. Now there may be a whole list of different things that are on there and that makes it a little bit more tricky. But that's why you go on to step number 3. You can use a calendar or a checklist to mark off what you have done. So this is being accountable to yourself again, but now you have something that you can look at the end of the week or the month or the year or whatever it is to see how compliant you have been with these habits that you've set for yourself. I've used a checklist in the past. I actually tried to print one up recently and the printer didn't want to print it yet. So I haven't gone that way, but I do use a calendar and I mark off certain things and I make notes on the calendar so I can assess what I'm doing and where I'm going, and I can look back on the different months. I was like, all right, well, where did I go with this? How well did I do with this? I mark if I've had headaches or migraines on there so I can also look back and say, all right, well, this week, fortnight, month was really successful. Oh, I implemented this particular thing and I got this outcome, which was more headaches or less headaches. Oh, great. Okay, cool. So I'm on the right track with all of that. And I know that if I do this, I get this result. Fantastic, I can work with this. If I do this and I get this and it's a bad result, oh, no worries. I can look back at that. It's like, what were my notes? What did I put down here? Oh, that one doesn't look quite so good. That's probably a good place to start. Or back off, or maybe I'll just change something just slightly so I can keep on moving forward with that. Checklist is really easy. What are all the different supplements or medications you're taking? What are the practices you're trying to do? Did you get to bed at a particular time? Did you have a nap? Did you do your meditation? All sorts of different things. You can track whatever you want to track. It is completely up to you, and just mark it down, list it down. If it's important to you or you think it's important to you, making progress in your health, fantastic. That's what it's all about. Number 4, talk with a friend or an accountability partner. Okay? Maybe it's once a week, maybe it's several times a week. I actually do this with my cousin from a business perspective. We have a mastermind where it's like, all right, what have you done this week to work towards your business? I've done this and this and this. Actually, I haven't done very much. All right? Oh, okay. Well, that's no good. Oh, I've done this, 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 and this. Oh, and I totally forgot about doing this, and I totally forgot that I'd done this as well. But thanks for reminding me because I forgot about that. All right? And then you appreciate how well you're going with things too. It's like when you can actually say, oh, well, I actually did this, 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 and this week, and actually got this great outcome from it. Well, that's fantastic. That means you're moving forward. You know you're moving forward. They know you're moving forward. They're going to be applauding you for absolutely dominating the week, which is fantastic. Or they may say, hey, man, well, what can you do to try and get a better outcome next time? All right? They're there to not just motivate you, but encourage you, be accountable, work with you, you work with them, you both lift each other up so you can do more. Now, I do that from a business point of view, but I have certain people that I do that with from a health point of view, and all sorts of different things. Constantly checking in with them, they're checking in with me, just making sure we're all lifting each other up. That's what it's all about. That's the friends that I have in my life. Being a coach, I've found that I tend to have friends who are coaches. So we all coach each other, we all build each other up. It doesn't matter who this accountability partner is. It can be a friend, it can be a family member. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Okay? Just someone that you've been able to meet who's doing the same sort of thing or got the same sort of mindset, same sort of goal, and they are happy to be accountable to you and you're happy to be accountable to them. It's a mutual thing. Really works for both parties. Number 5, you can report it to a group, either in person or online. Now, examples of the in-person group could be like someone going to Alcoholics Anonymous. They're turning up, say, all right, well, this is what I did this week, this is what I was thinking, this is how I was feeling, this is the outcomes. And I was kind of, I went through this and this is what happened. An online group, there's lots of Facebook groups out these days. All sorts of different things where you might be part of it. It's like there's a challenge going on and you are saying, hey, yeah, I did this. There might be a group with people with fibromyalgia or what have you. It's just like, oh, well, I tried this week and this is what happened for me. And it doesn't matter if there's much interaction, but sometimes you need to be the person that instigates it. And sometimes it might be a whole lot of other people who are just being accountable. It just makes you go, oh yeah, maybe I need this. I think I would really benefit from doing this. So look for a group that could be beneficial for you. Now, looking for the group is a good start. Engaging in the group and actually participating is really what it's all about. Because if you're not participating, then you are not accountable. Okay? And this moves us on to number 6. Work with a coach. So this is what I do. This is the guts of my career these days is as a coach, I am the one who people are accountable to. Generally, I'm setting objectives for someone. All right, this week I want you to focus on this and this and this. All right, and then you're going to let me know how you go with this. This is our objective. This is how you take action on that objective. These are some of the stumbling blocks you might come up against. And this is how you can overcome those stumbling blocks. All right? So as a coach, I try to help identify where people are going to have these stumbling blocks going towards their goals. And I can do that because I've been through so much of this myself. And I've worked with so many different coaches. I've spent so much money with high-performance coaches, and I'll continue to spend money with high-performance coaches because they help lift me up. They help keep me accountable so I'm doing what I need to do to make me move forward. So my cousin, who is my accountability partner, we have a mastermind. Well, we also have an accountability check-in at the end of the week. So he checks that, I check it. We are checking up on each other that way as well. All right? He's my coach, I am his coach. I'm coaching a whole lot of other people at the same time, but I know that I've got to mark it down as honestly as possible. When you have a coach, when you're paying someone, you are generally engaged. You are far more likely to do it because you don't want to be just burning money. You don't want to be throwing money away for no particular reason. And frankly, you actually, yeah, you want to get better, but you kind of want to please the coach. You want the coach to be proud of you. You want that praise for your action. And that's cool. It's not even the end goal, but that's just how we are as humans. You know, we want someone to say, hey, great job, good work, I know you can do even more. Next week, let's try and do this thing as well. Okay, yeah, cool, sounds good. Challenge accepted, I'm ready to go. So, working with a coach, really the best way to get anything done. Frankly, I would not be who I am and where I am without coaches in my life. And that's why I'll continue to work with coaches and keep pushing it. And that's why I think you should work with a coach. And if you want to work with me, send me a message somehow. Email, Facebook, Instagram, in the comments, whatever it takes. Say, hey, I'm interested in coaching. What can you do for me? This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm up against. Can you help me? Let's see what we can work out. Now, if you work with some sort of accountability partner and you start to be accountable, even if it's just being accountable to yourself, working through a checklist or a journal or in your head, working with accountability partner, with a group, with a coach, whatever it is, do this over the next week. You'll find you get more stuff done. You move forward quicker. You make more progress. You do. It always happens because you set a target and you know, all right, I've got to do this. You can push procrastination aside because like, no, I've said I've got to do this and I know I've only got this much time to do this, so I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get it done. Now, I do realize that when you have chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, sometimes you are super tired. And you don't really have a lot there. But you then may prioritize what you do more. You're going to prioritize, like, all right, I said I'm going to get this done. How can I fit it in? Well, maybe I'm going to have to watch a little bit less TV here. Maybe I'm going to have to sit down less. Maybe I'm going to have to go out a little bit less so I can get this done. But this is important to me. This helps move me forward. If it moves me forward, I get better soon. I get better sooner, faster, quicker. I'm in less pain. I have more energy. I get my life back. I get to enjoy life more. That's what this is all about. So, be accountable to someone. It is going to make a huge difference to your recovery. It will definitely speed it up. And it's completely worth doing. Worth every cent that I've ever paid. And it'll be worth every cent that you pay with whoever you choose to work with. Alright? Get on it. Go and set some sort of goals. Go and figure out how you can fit this into your life. And get it done. You can do it and it's going to keep on pushing you forward. Go to work. If you like this and you want more tips like this, you can grab your free cheat sheet from conquerchronicfatigue.com. The link is in the description. You will get answers to the most common questions that I have been asked on how to recover from chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. Now, this took me years to put together. Tons of research, over $150,000 spent in my own recovery and research courses, all sorts of things to find the answers to these questions. I'm going to give them to you for free because I want to help you get back to your best. So, go make your comeback and we'll talk again soon.